If you have ever lived in a Russian apartment building, you know that the hallway or подъезд is the epicenter of a neighbor drama. Today, we are reading an authentic Russian passive-aggressive notice. By the end of this video, you will learn how Russians make polite demands, how to use prohibition grammar, and how to spot classic neighbor complaints. Let's read the text line by line. The notice starts with a classic opening. Уважаемые жильцы. It means Dear residents. Line 2. Убедительная просьба не хлопать дверью после 23:00. Kindly requested not to slam the door after 11 p.m. Ребенок пугается и потом не может уснуть до утра. The child gets scared and then cannot fall asleep until morning. Line 3. Также напоминаю, что мусор надо выносить в контейнер. Also reminding you that trash must be taken to the bin, а не оставлять пакеты на площадке. Тут не помойка. And not left in the hallway, it's not a dump here. Line 4, the escalation. Кто взял мой велосипед из подвала, верните. Whoever took my bag from a basement, return it. Я все видела на камере. I saw everything on camera. And then the sign off. С уважением, Галина Petrovna, квартира 14. Respectfully, Galina Petrovna, apartment 14. This short note contains a whole emotional roller coaster. Let's break down vocabulary and a grammar that make the notice so uniquely Russian. Let's look at the key vocabulary inside this notice. This is a pure real-world language. The first phrase, убедительная просьба. Literally, this translates to a convincing request, but idiomatically it means it is strongly requested. You will see this phrase everywhere in Russia, on a train doors, on administrative buildings, and on a neighbor notice. Second phrase is не хлопать дверью. The verb хлопать means to slam or clap. Notice the grammar structure. When you prohibit an action in Russian, you usually use the word не plus the imperative infinitive verb. Не хлопать, don't slam. The third phrase is уснуть. Don't confuse уснуть with спать. Спать means to be sleeping, but уснуть means to fall asleep. The mom is complaining that her baby cannot fall asleep until morning. The fourth phrase, Тут не помойка. This is a legendary Russian idiom. Помойка is a colloquial word for a garbage dump or messy place. When Russian says Тут не помойка, they are angrily expressing that the space is becoming dirty and chaotic. The fifth phrase, верните. This is an imperative command form of the verb вернуть, which means to return. Galina Petrovna drops her polite tone and gives a direct, forceful command. Return it. Notice how her tone shifts from diplomatic at the beginning to aggressive and threatening at the end. This is the classic trajectory of an apartment building notice. Examine one more crucial grammar structure, НАДО plus infinitive. Galina Petrovna writes, мусор надо выносить. The word надо means it is necessary or one must. Combined with the verb выносить to take out, it forms a general rule, trash must be taken out. Now, let's test your reading comprehension. I have two questions for you based on Galina Petrovna's notice, trying to answer them in your head. For question 1. Что просит сделать Галина Petrovna? Right. She asked people not to slam the door, to take trash to the dumpster outside, and to return her stolen bicycle. For question number 2. Почему она недовольна? Why is she unhappy? Right, because her baby gets scared by the door noise, neighbors leave smelly trash bags right in the hallway, and someone even stole her bike from a basement. Did you get both answers right? That's excellent job. Reading real notices like this is one of the fastest ways to understand how native speakers combine official phrases with a personal emotion. If you want to practice these texts further, check out this week's pattern pack. I've included a full PDF worksheet with a detailed grammar breakdown of imperative verbs, extra reading exercises, and an audio file where I read these notices at different speeds. Link is in the description below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, do your neighbors leave funny notices in your building? See you next time then. Пока.